Welcome back to Sailing Catalpa. This week we show you some of the magic the Sea of Cortez has to offer. We're an Australian family that set off on an adventure of a lifetime. We hope these little videos make you smile and inspire you to chase your dreams. Subscribe to join us and our travels as we share our life on the sea.
Welcome to Isla Perdida. We're here to swim with sea lions, so let's go do that.
We jumped in the dinghy and headed out to the little islands that were about 2 nautical miles away from the anchorage. It was the afternoon and to our surprise, there was no one out there. As soon as we got close to the other side of the island, these curious little sea lions were straight over to check us out and Mum jumped in.
Sarah's here swimming around with all the sea lions here. It is so cool, they're so playful.
There's big ones here. Look at that guy's head.
Wow, look at that size of that thing.
It is a monster.
Look at this one. He's just like bathing.
Oh,
he's all man
just below. These are big fellas, eh?
The big.
Look at that one sleeping just there.
Big Guy Island.
Following day, we thought it would be fun to go back and see the sea lions again.
This island here seems to have the bigger seals.
Check the size of this thing out. He's got a head on it like my brother. He's pretty proud, this one. He's an absolute monster. Let's go check the small ones out.
Okay, we're at the other islands.
Today was a Sunday and really busy with tourist boats. This is one of La Paz's biggest tourist attractions, to swim with the sea lions. On our way back, we checked out another anchorage nearby. There were some strong winds predicted, so we needed to move, and this place looked perfect. So let's go get the mothership.
We went out to swim with the sea lions again today, and it's a little bit rolly and there's a lot of wind in this anchorage, so I think we're going to move around to another one. Not very far, about 2 bays over. The wind is supposed to pick up in a couple of days.
We're drifting.
We're drifting. So we're just motoring around today, we're not sailing, darling?
Don't sail further, you know, like 2 nautical miles.
It's literally around the corner, so we're... They got fish, honey. Why haven't we not got fish?
For a cat that doesn't swim, he's not that scared of adventures and always wants to join us on the paddleboard. Maybe it's time for another swimming lesson, Morotai. This bay was beautiful. We had some beach time. And then it was time to try again. Can Morotai swim? Is today the day it finally clicks? Well, let's go find out.
He was looking for you, that's all. Here, we're gonna wash his face. Oh, my darling boy.
Kick your legs, paddle your arms, kick your legs, head up. Not in the water, head up. Head up. Paddle, 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 paddle. We're watching Morotai. Paddle, 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 paddle. Paddle, paddle.
Later that afternoon, Mum and Dad and I headed across for a walk.
We can walk from here to the other side of the island. So where are we going? you okay? Good cactuses. Other side of the island. Lovely little walk there, darlings. To the other side, now we can turn around and go back. Look at that though, very lush. We say lush because it is green, it's the greenest we've seen here. There are cactus, spiky plants and lots of rocks, but there's actually water in the middle of here and lots of mangroves and lots of green trees. So it's a little different to what the other islands have. Is this like a field? Are they spiky? Can I run through it? Look at how cracked.
It's not highly poisonous shit.
Look at the ground, how dry it is.
Amazing how that stuff grows.
When we made it back to the still serenity side of the island. Feels like the wind's dropped out of it.
Little mantis does the job.
Great anchor. Never lose our dinghy with that, will we, babe?
No.
Another day and another adventure. To the beach, and yes, Morotai wanted to come with us. It was a lovely stroll until we looked back at Morotai and looked up in the sky, where we saw 4 turkey vultures circling, I guess waiting for the right time to scoop down and grab vulnerable Morotai.
That's what they're after, small mammals. I'm a little bit scared for Morotai, so we're gonna head back to the boat. We left him, he was like walking behind us, and then we looked up and there was 3 and now there's 4 turkey vultures circling above. Cat parents of the year.
Twice and it gets taken by a bird.
Now, if you're going to live on a boat, you really need to be able to swim, so let's give it another go. Well, I guess not today.
You're swimming! Oh. Good boy.
There is so much life in the water here, and these rays are so bloody cute.
Now it is time to go back into town and stock up on some more food because we're running low, and there's actually some more weather coming from a different direction where we can't really be out of the islands. Well, we could, but it's going to be a bit rough. So yeah, 2 reasons why we're going in.
securing, guys.
Making sure nothing can fall over. We're just sailing along at like 3 knots, but the rod just went off for the first time. We are out of food, so could not be better timing. We're heading into La Paz because there is no food left on the boat.
Could you lift this up a little bit, just like...
Haven't seen him yet. There was a mar here, I thought he'd be jumping around. Oh, he's a ship tuna.
What is it? This is called a skipjack. Dad calls them time wasters and we usually throw them back. But we were really hungry.
That is like the reddest, grossest fish I've ever seen.
And it was pretty bad. And we won't be keeping skipjack tuna again.
So we arrived in La Paz last night and today we're going to go do some shopping. We're going to go to the meat shop, get some meat and get some eggs, and then tomorrow we'll get some fruit and veggies, but it's the afternoon so we're not going to do it all today. I've been doing laundry today. Yes, we have a washing machine. It's pretty luxurious to have a normal washing machine on a boat. Rosie, are you helping Daddy? You got treats. Are you fixing their shower so they don't have to use ours? Oh my god, no, she. You're gonna be in so much trouble.
Up there and go up there.
He's doing muscle ups.
Alright, so we've just been into town and what we do is we'll go buy a bulk amount of minced beef to put in the freezer for when we don't catch fish, because we haven't had much luck lately. So we'll go buy a heap and put it in the freezer, vacuum sealing it down into meal sizes. That's what I'm doing right now. It's what we usually do with our fish, but you know, we've got to have backup for when the fish aren't biting. We can pull out our ground beef.
It's a bit yucky looking. Not as yuck as that fish we caught.
That fish was nasty. I did eat it though. Desperate times.
Alright, thanks Jan. Jan was at Penasco. He was on a catamaran with his family, Aussie family, and we got him to bring us down last minute couple of orders because we still left Penasco and we didn't have lots of spares. Stuff like oil filters, impellers. Our generator was leaking, so I got a new impeller plus the seal. Generator filters. I got another lift pump because that wasn't working. Still haven't put mast tape on the boot of the mast, so that's sealed up nicely. Just little spares, you know, grub screws for surfboards, fuel filters, water maker filters. The list goes on, guys. It's never ending, but you do need them, and the more you can get when you can get them. For us, when we're in Penasco, we can get everything from the States. It's a lot easier than when you start getting remote or in Mexico or in spots that can just be harder to source original bits and pieces or the pieces you need. But anyway, I'm going to get all this packed away, and boat work's still going on the boat, and even though we're cruising again, like I say, it never ends, but definitely got some good spares here. Thanks Jan for bringing them down. I'm going to get onto the generator and stop our leak, sort out what's going on with our engine. So we have a few little things going on there. We actually had a lift pump that's not working, fuel lift pump. So when I change out the fuel filters on the engine and you need to prime the engine again, I wasn't actually able to prime it with the lift pump. So I've got another one of those. We did get a water pump because we have the engine running a little bit hotter than normal and we're not sure what that is yet. So it's a good spare to have anyway.
We ordered injectors, but what happened to those?
We ordered injectors, which was our key one that I really wanted, because we have a little bit of white smoke at the back of the boat. Hopefully it's not a head gasket issue. Generally, I've found in the past, just replacing the nozzles on the injectors, especially in the Perkins 4236, like we did on our last boat, it just made a massive difference. So we ordered them and they, we just were trying to find where they were and they haven't been sent yet. So it's been over a month, so I've just cancelled that order and we'll have to just make do and maybe service them or find them somewhere down the track. That's what we're doing today. I'm sick. I'm just sort of going through, checking what we have for spares and cleaning up.
Super windy outside.
Super windy, 25 knots.
I also want to say massive thank you to Lee. Was saying, you know, getting stuff is is hard once you're not in an area where you can receive mail, and we have had some incredible people that have reached out to us and offered to get us things because they are going back and forth from the States to La Paz. Also, not to mention Chuck and Deb, who collected all our mail in Arizona. Thank you guys, we love you and we miss you. We are in La Paz at the moment, and we have had several people. We've met friends that live here, we've met other friends of friends. Terry, that made all these cushions on our boat, made cushions for our cockpit a while ago, and she's in San Diego, and we were trying to line up how we're going to get them. Anyway, someone that she knew, her friend, has a house in La Paz, and she ended up bringing them down this week. And not only that, they got handed on to someone who lives in the marina in La Paz, so it takes a village to get our parts and our bits to us, but we really appreciate community and everybody that helps us get things to us. We are so grateful. So.
And she done a ripper of a job, Terry, on those cushions. I must say they all fit pretty good, all perfect, and we sort of just traced them out on some old charts, and I was wondering if she could pull it off, and she did a really good job.
She did amazing. Thank you, Terry. We love you. Just want to share how much we appreciate the sailing community and everyone that has helped us recently, in the past, and that will in the future. So much gratitude. Thank you so much for watching that episode. We'll see you next time.